Hi, I'm Marie, and I'm 75 years old, and I've lived in this area my whole life. So I always wished I could have had braces, but that wasn't something my family could afford, or anyone in my neighborhood. I didn't know of anyone who had them, but I certainly knew about it, I guess. And into my adulthood, that seemed more feasible to do, but it didn't seem like something I should spend the money on myself for. Although I spent it for my children had braces, or half of them did anyhow, half of them didn't need it. I got to a point, I guess it was only about 5 years ago. My husband had gone out and bought a pair of glasses, and he'd spent, $1,000 on this pair of glasses, and I questioned it. I said, you need to spend that much money? And he said, I'm worth it. And I thought, well, then I'm worth it too, and maybe I'll just go and get those braces. And that's what started me on the journey to getting my braces and feeling better about my smile. So about 10 years ago, I had the opportunity to be on a national TV show for a makeover. And in the process of that, the person who was in charge of doing hair and makeup introduced me and talked about how beautiful my smile was. Only I never felt that. I never felt that about my smile. And the makeover was fun. It was a fun experience. But I think it was the beginning of my journey to where I am now. When I looked in the mirror and saw my smile, or looked in a picture, I always saw some teeth that crossed over other teeth. And you really only saw my first four, but the two eye teeth really stood out to me in every picture. And I'm a smiler, so I'm smiling in every picture. And I had a lifetime of looking at those pictures, and I could now do something about that. I will never get tired of seeing my picture with this smile. I remember the first time I happened to, I think I was on a Zoom call, and I thought, wow, I really look pretty. It's the first time in my life I really felt pretty, and it was because of my smile. I was in my 70s. I think I was just 70. I was just 70, and they've been off for 2 years now. So it's about 5 years since I started that journey. And I started that journey by interviewing a few different orthodontists, and Dr. J had been recommended by my dentist at that time. And I liked the whole vibe of his office. I liked the whole vibe of his energy. I felt very welcomed, and it was unusual to have someone my age in that office. I know it was unusual to have, and in some ways I think the office staff enjoyed having an adult person around. Everyone commented on my braces. Everyone that I ran into, everyone I talked to was amazed that I had braces. And yet they loved it. They loved the fact that I had braces. I even had a cousin that, I've been a godmother to, and really been the mother figure in her life, say to me today when I told her that I was going to be doing this. She said, I'll always remember that you're never too old to do something for yourself. And you taught me that lesson. But I always remembered, he said, Marie has the most beautiful smile. And I was always a smiley person, but I didn't see that when I looked in the mirror. And I saw that after my braces came off.